on my stream yesterday, a lot of people were bringing up the fact that you using one towel a month is fucking foul.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of comments about that.
Yeah.
I really did. I'm not going to sit here and defend it. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to change my ways either.
Foul.
The towel that I'm using right now is on its last legs. It needs to get washed.
Dude,
today.
come on. That's a foul thing we got to clear.
I don't know if it's foul, dude. Like I feel like if you ask 10 people, they would go, that just seems like a long time. I don't think they'd be like, that's foul.
You got like crusty mildew and shit on there, man.
What?
Crusty mildew.
What do you think? What do you think I am? Like I'm washing like I'm Davy Jones from fucking like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like I got fucking like crusties on my body after I get out of the shower, dude. I need like a blade to get off the mollusks.
Barnacles on there.
Yeah, dude. Like what? Welcome back to another episode live from the dojo. It is currently Tuesday that we are filming on. But Trent, you're back from the Kraken game. How was being in the building for the most electric plus 1.5 cover of all time?
Oh my dude, legacies in that plus 1.5 cover. What they scored with 37 seconds left?
17, I think.
17? Yeah, you're right. I'm just glad they got on the board. I really didn't want to see the Kraken go down scoreless in a game 7 that they played so well in. But legacy backdoor Meemaw cover in Dallas. I had that in a lay, the community lay that we cooked up on stream, and it slapped.
And can we just acknowledge that literally 99 times out of 100, we'd be on the opposite side. We'd be on the opposite side with stars minus 1.5.
Stars by 2 bettors last night.
So to get that in was nuts. Like, are we not always on the wrong side of that?
Every time.
Every time, dude. It's like, all right, stars minus 1.5.
And that net was empty for a lot longer than we needed it to be.
So long,
yeah.
dude. So long. And I was, I want to hear about your, your experience at the game one versus the Leafs game you went to, because I feel like the environments had to be different. Even though it's a game 7 or not game 7, is it game? It was a game 7 last night. Right?
Yeah, last night was game 7.
I don't know where my head is at with these fucking hockey games. But I also want to hear about the environment, about being a Kraken fan in a Stars stadium. But so just really quick from my point of view, so I never, very rarely, do I put my nuts on tape for one play for the entire day.
And you did that with the Kraken?
My only play was Kraken plus 1.5, other than the Liverpool game early in the day.
That was a lock, by the way. I should have listened to you.
This is air.
I took the draw.
I was
because someone pitched Liverpool on stream and said it was, quote, a lock. Like, deadass said that. And so I was like, yeah, that shit's drawn.
No, yeah. I knew we were going to beat Leicester, but I put more money on Liverpool to score in both halves because I thought Leicester was going to be able to put one on us, but they didn't even score. But I rarely put nuts on tape for one play. And yesterday on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, like the one play I made a video about was Kraken plus 1.5.
Wow.
I was like, I'm on a Kraken plus 1.5. And when I do that, the reason why I don't do that is because, during NFL season when I was taking, primetime games, I get so anxious once the game starts that like my stomach will hurt.
And you don't even watch it.
I don't even watch it. So last night I watched the first period because I was like, holy shit, like I'm balls on tape. Like I put a lot of money on it. And I was sitting there in my apartment watching the first period of the game. 0-0's always fun, right? But then like I realized that someone's going to break first. Yeah. I don't know who it's going to be. So my stomach started hurting. And I literally went to the gym for 2 hours. And I would only check the score like every 20 minutes.
What?
And I would swipe, dude. So I was just in the gym, like whatever. Stars score. I get 13 texts from Stars fans because now I have like friend groups out here that are from Dallas, like guys from Texas. I get like 13 texts. Like I get a couple what's happenings, like trolling me. I get a couple like it was always the Stars. So now I'm in the gym thinking I'm gonna throw up, sweating.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, dude. The Stars score again.
2-0.
2-0. Now my phone's on fire.
GG.
I'm back in my apartment now. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck, dude, I'm getting in the shower. There's like a minute left in the third. Because now I'm like swiping on the score app, swiping on the score app. There's a minute left. I was like, fuck, I'm getting in the shower. I get out of the shower to the most electric cover of my entire life.
Goated, dude.
Of my entire life,
17
dude.
seconds. I mean, they were peppering all night. They just like couldn't. They weren't getting good shots.
Except Matty Beniers, a fucking loser.
Yeah, I mean, Beniers was Chris Paul, but still, legacy cover, dude. The environment in that building, though.
Yeah, tell me about the game.
Reason why I don't like the Stars is because I just feel like they have Mickey Mouse fans.
Yeah.
And like to elaborate on what a Mickey Mouse fan is, I don't even know what a Mickey Mouse fan is, to be honest, but it's just like someone who's just there for entertainment. You know,
having a hockey team in a state where the average degree is 90.
Yeah. You know,
So, can't really get behind hockey like that.
The Leafs game versus a Stars game is night and day. You know, Leafs, they are diehard, passionate. They've got their, you know, chants and whatever that they've had for decades. I mean, they're one of the original 6 teams, which is understandable. But I don't know, man. Something about the Stars, dude. I just don't like them. VGK in 6.
I agree. I think VGK also wins. Did you know that the Stars are underdogs to win the series?
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
That's crazy.
But I was getting chirped because I'm screaming Game 7 Grubauer all game because he was dialed in. He was cracked the fuck out, making unreal saves, and was screaming Game 7 Grubauer, and there's not a Kraken fan in sight around me, of course. I'm sitting next to these like 3 8-year-olds, and I'm just like in their ear, just Game 7 Grubauer, he's locked in. And then, of course, as soon as I start saying all that, Stars bang, and these 8-year-olds turn around. They're like, yeah, Game 7 Grubauer, right? I'm like, shut the fuck up, kids.
Gets dunked on by 8-year-olds with a Kraken ticket in his pocket.
But, yeah, I had some people come up to me. It was always the fucking Stars. I bet, dude. Kraken deserved that win. I really wanted to see the expansion conference finals. But, you know, hopefully the Stars make it to the Cup so we can just go to a couple games. That'd be goated.
Well, because you know what it is, though? I feel like when we say Mickey Mouse, I went to the Stars series. Was it before the Kraken game? Who did they play before the Kraken?
The Wild?
No.
Yeah.
So maybe I went to a Kraken game. Was it a Kraken
I think you did
game?
go to a Kraken game.
And it was when they were down
I think you went to Game 2 of the Kraken.
Game 2 of the Kraken?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I go to a playoff game anywhere else, I know exactly what's going on. Like, the environment's just not there in the Stars Stadium. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, it really, like, they don't care, I feel like. Like, I feel like you're so right. It's more so like an Athletics fan. Babe, you want to go to the Stars game tonight? I saw they got $30 tickets on the upper bowl. It's a playoff game. And she's like, we were supposed to have dinner with Jessica, but if you really want to, we can. You know what I mean? Where it's like, if you're in Toronto, it's like, babe, I got us Leafs tickets.
Like, oh, we're there.
And they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Tell Jessica she can kick rocks. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a different feel. I don't even enjoy going. Like, if I wanted to go to a Stars game now, I feel like I have to root against the Stars to have fun. Just to get a little passion out of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, after the game, like, even Katie, my girlfriend, was like, you know, if this was in Seattle and we just won Game 7, there would be chants all the way to the parking lot after the game. And, like, we were outside. It's like it was like a fucking concert. Like, no one's chanting shit. No hype. You just won Game 7. Like, the electricity wasn't there. I don't know, dude. It's just not the vibe. Not the vibe.
And I don't know what it is, dude. It might be a little bit of this, right? I mean, I guess growing up in the East Coast, you know, I've been to, like, Knicks games. I went to the Big East tournament every year. Been to a couple Devils games. Whenever there's a big game, you can never find an empty beer line in any of the stadiums in the East Coast. Stars games, you wait a minute into like a period or 2 minutes into a period, you go in the middle of the period. Dude, you could get any concession you want at any time.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And then the second thing is they don't go out. I've been to a Devils game on a Monday in the regular season against the Rangers where we won. And you can't get a beer at the bars outside. Or I've been to a Big East tournament game on a Thursday where everyone's got work on a Friday and fucking Seton Hall wins to go to the finals. Not even wins the finals yet, just wins the semifinals to go to the finals. You can't find a beer in a bar. It's so crowded. Like the Dallas Stars games I went to, the Stars won, I think it was like 4-2 or whatever because it went over. Dude, bars are empty. Everyone's trying to find Ubers. It was like insane. Like they just don't. There's no. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know
either, dude. I don't like any Dallas sports. To be honest with you, I have a grudge to pull with. I mean, for those who don't know, I worked for the Dallas Cowboys. Ended up getting fired and arrested on the same day.
Yeah, we're gonna need a full episode.
We're gonna need a full episode for that story.
Yeah, dude.
So I fucking hate the Cowboys, which just trickles down. I've worked for like multiple Dallas sports teams, including Fox Sports, here in Dallas, and I just have a grudge to pull with them. I hate Dallas sports.
I like the Mavericks, but again, another stadium I don't like going to live because they mic up the rim.
Yeah.
Like you're sitting there in the nosebleeds, like bang, like, dude, Jesus Christ,
dude, you're so right. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, dude, like I don't want to go to any Mavericks games next year at all. Even though Luka's like an icon, like there's just the mic'd up rim is the worst thing of all time.
Yeah, it is bad, dude.
Like a Mark Cuban bot. But no, that's crazy. I mean, it is true though when you think about like what your girlfriend said about Seattle's such a sports town, dude.
Yeah.
That's not like it's a shame they don't have a basketball team. Because they go just crazy in Seattle every single day. You said even the University of Washington.
Yep.
They were going fucking bananas and it was a blowout.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all in all, good series. The Kraken put up a fight. By committee is probably my favorite motto.
Put up a fight. They're going to be a problem for a while. Matty Beniers just couldn't rip puck. We got to hit a fucking Prize Picks, bro.
So watching it live, like what was his bit? First period, I thought he was gonna.
I thought he actually ripped one first period. I literally saw it with my own two eyes. Must have not been on net. But no, he was literally Chris Paul. He actually almost scored because I had his under goal because Chelly made me tail him, and he had his under goal with Robo pairing, and he almost fucking scored. Like my stomach hit the ground because I thought that shit went in, but he missed the net. But again, he's Chris Paul on the ice. He was just really kind of the facilitator setting up his guys. But yeah, that was tough. 0 SOGs. Jonathan India, free square.
That was literally like you just
could have taken spaces,
Sam's
fantasy,
Club.
And we're running it back with him again today. He's gonna have a hell of a series.
It was just Sam's Club,
dude. I had the super goat yesterday.
And I
don't know if you saw that fucking Otani Glizzy promo. I bet Taco Tuesday today, bro. I bet. I might just start fading them shits, dude.
He also got ding-donged on.
He was giving up some glizzies, that's for sure. He hit a glizzy of his own. He hit a home run.
No, yeah, I saw that one. Did you see I responded under the tweet of him hitting that home run?
No.
I was like, I know somewhere Trent just splooged.
Dude, I didn't even know until after the Stars game. I was like, no way he went yard. Dude, he had like 35 hitting fantasy points.
No, yeah, he
and
busted.
5 fucking Ks and like 3 home runs allowed. I bet. 5 of 6. Everything else was air.
Need to be so much better, dude.
Dude, got to be better.
The unders guy.
I bet.
Still taking all overs.
I bet.
All right. Before we do the Lakers Nuggets preview and the Heat Celtics preview, you got to talk to me about this Dodgers game because I didn't have any money on it, but that was almost one of the most iconic sell jobs I've ever witnessed because I was witnessing it through your tweets, which was fucking hysterical. And the first tweet I saw was when they hit the 3-run gag to tie it. And you were like, I'm sitting here with a Dodgers ticket in my pocket and this shit happens.
I was literally getting nestled in, about to watch, the last out of this Dodger game for the last leg of the lay. Lay was so surgical. It was Kraken plus 1.5, D-backs minus 1.5, Dodgers money line, and Braves money line, which was like minus 120, and they won 10-0.
Acuna's the MVP.
Acuna is fucking on one right now. Dodgers ML last leg. We get the legacy backdoor covered by the Kraken. Braves win 10-0. D-backs win 5-2. Dodgers last leg up 5-2 all game. Not a sweat at all. Syndergaard pitched well. Lopez for the Twins gave up a couple gaggers. And we're about to get tucked in. They were 3 outs away. And, of course, we walked the first 2 guys in the inning. 3-run gag by fucking Larnack. Ties the game. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
Dude, and he pimped it.
Oh, it was a bomb.
That shit
was 115 off the bat.
Yeah, dude.
Fly ball center, TGs. And then we get to extra innings, bro, and it was just an absolute shit show. And this guy, Bickford on the Dodgers in the bullpen, walks the bases juiced, walks in a run. It's 8-7. Then proceeds to strike out the next 2 guys, and then a legacy pop-up to end the inning. And then we can't score. But that inning right there was fucking insane because the game was about to be just blown up with the bases juice in the 11th, and this guy's walking everybody.
I saw the bases were full with, like, I think it was no outs.
No outs.
And I literally was on the score app, and I locked my phone and was just like, GG, Trent.
GG.
Like, in my head, I was literally like, G fucking G, dude, your ass is out. It's got to be literally like 12-7.
Yeah.
There's no shot.
Legacy back-to-back Ks, legacy pop-up. We go hit. JD Martinez ends up tying it 8-8. We go to the 13th inning. Bickford's back out there. KK pop-up again. Bases are doinked. They walk Freddie Freeman. They walk Muncy to get to Klay Thompson's brother.
I saw walking the Muncy bit.
No, he just had 2 nukes last night. You got to walk the bases juice because the only run that matters is the one on third. And I would rather face Trace Thompson than fucking Max Muncy or Freddie Freeman. And that's exactly what they did. So they faced him, and he's been fucking dog shit all year. Like, he's had 1 hit. I think it was a home run. His last hit was a month and a half ago. And so I was just like, dude, Trace, any way you can, just fucking don't fuck this up. Full count, walked him. Dodgers win. I get tucked. Lay smacks.
Great eye by Trace.
Yeah, great eye.
Did his job.
Did his job, man. Any way you can, and you did it. You did it.
No, it was such a classic. Just gave me PTSD of betting on baseball last year.
Yeah.
It's like, I just am not looking forward to that for the rest of the summer, dude. Like,
it's going to be a grind.
Waiting up till like midnight, sweating the Dodgers as the last leg because you think they're air, and just being like, please, for the love of God.
Well, when like a guy trusts Chavon in baseball says he's nuking Dodgers tonight, I have to nuke it because he never nukes the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. And it was just a short line. Syndergaard's not great. Pablo Lopez is the better pitcher. I just liked the spot for the Dodgers, and I had to fucking bomb them.
Yeah, it was a good spot.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have our Western Conference Finals and our Eastern Conference Finals. By the time this episode comes out, the Lakers and Nuggets game will already have been played, so not much point in giving our opinion, but more so just talk about the matchup for a little bit, and then we'll talk about Heat Celtics, because by the time this episode comes out, that game...
Before we get into that real quick, on my stream yesterday, a lot of people were bringing up the fact that you using 1 towel a month is fucking foul.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of comments about that.
Yeah.
I really did. I'm not going to sit here and defend it. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to change my ways either.
Foul.
The towel that I'm using right now is on its last legs. It needs to get washed.
Dude,
today.
Come on. That's so, like, it was a whole conversation on stream yesterday. I don't know if you were watching, but I was like, someone chirped it in chat, and I'm like, yeah, guys, I don't know if you watched the episode. Shout out OGs in stream, tuning into the podcast. There's people who watch the surgical stream that are saying they, throughout their work day, listen to us, and it gets them through their day. So that makes my day. W's in chat.
Yeah, appreciate you guys on that surgical stream.
But yeah, that's a fucking foul thing we got to clear.
I don't know if it's foul, dude. Like, I feel like if you ask 10 people, they would go, that just seems like a long time. I don't think they'd be like, that's foul.
You got like crusty mildew and shit on there, man.
What?
Crusty mildew.
What do you think? What do you think I am? Like, I'm washing like I'm Davy Jones from fucking like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, I got fucking like crusties on my body after I get out of the shower, dude. I need like a blade to get off the mollusks.
Barnacles on there.
Yeah, dude. Like, what? No, but I agree though. A month is probably a little bit. I was talking to my mom about it too, and I was just on the phone with her for Mother's Day. I was like, Mom, do you think it's weird that like sometimes I'll wait like a month to wash my towel? And she was like, Michael, what? And I was like, do you think it's weird that like I sometimes will wait a month to wash my towels? And she was like, you should be washing them once a week.
Yes, dude.
And I was like, but I feel like it doesn't make that much of a difference.
I know your mom taught you better than that.
Dude, no, she was actually like not pissed, but she was just in awe. She was in awe.
As she should be.
And then, but her next question was, how often do you wash your sheets? And I was like, we don't have to. We don't have to go there.
Open
man.
up a whole can.
We don't have to go there, man. So don't worry, guys. I got yelled at by my mom.
W mom.
So we're gonna have to clean the towel. But dude, a week is just But then I gotta buy more Tide Pods. You know, it's more so Tide Pod preservation than it is.
Sure, I
anything
bet.
else. Okay, dude. Lakers play the Nuggets. By the time this episode comes out, the game will already be played. I think the Nuggets are going to win this series.
Dude, I still can't get a fucking read. Like, props-wise, totals-wise, sides-wise.
Well, let's see what Vegas is telling us, right? I think that's going to be the interesting part. Denver's -6 at home.
Yeah. These Lakers props, man, have been so tough. It's been so... I don't know who's the wagon to ride right now. You know, with the Celtics, you got your occasional goblins and Brogdon and smart PRA, right? But there hasn't been a consistent guy showing up for these Lakers. It's been kind of just who's going to step up tonight. Is it D'Lo? Is it Reeves? Is it LeBron? Is it an AD night? That's what fucking pisses me off. Same with the Nuggets. It's like, oh, Jamal Murray's going to drop 40 or 8. Jokic is going to have 20 rebounds or 5. Jokic is going to have 45 points or 7. You know, it's like, fuck, dude, I can't. There's no consistent prop in this one.
So my two strategies that I'm going to use for the Nuggets game with props that I was already thinking about this morning a little bit is one, I'm never going to bet LeBron points. There's just no point doing it. Because there's no reason putting a slip at risk when they don't need him to score to win.
No.
He can get 20 points and they can win. If it was LeBron of, you know, the bubble or 3 years ago or even when he was on the Heat where they needed him to have 25, 30 to win and his line is at 25, 28, then I'd feel comfortable putting LeBron in most slips. But his line being at 26.5, 25.5, there's no point. You'll never see it in my slip. Yeah. There's no point. I'm not betting on him to score because they don't need him to score to win.
No.
I'm going to be taking Michael Porter Jr. points a lot.
Yeah, that's
just
a good
because volume. I just want guys that are going to shoot. And I watched this video on Twitter yesterday, and it was actually kind of comical. It was like, Michael, in quotes, no swing Porter Jr., and he never swings the ball, dude. Ever.
Yeah,
he gets it and just like chucks, or he gets it, pump fake, dribble, chucks. Like, he never swings the ball. So I'm going to be putting Michael Porter Jr. in a lot of slips just because I know everyone else is pretty inconsistent, but he's going to get his volume of shots up.
That's a good point.
So you're going to lose maybe 30% of them, but you know he's at least going to get the shots up, so you're not going to be sitting there with like a Jordan Poole ticket being like he took 2 shots.
I can go to bed at night knowing that the guy that sold my slip at least had the volume.
Yeah, he took the shots. That's all I'm looking for in the playoffs now. Like Marcus Smart PRA, I know he's going to be playing 35 minutes. He's got enough time in the game to get rebounds and assists and a couple points. That's why I trust that one. Like Michael Porter Jr., I'm going to trust most games because I know he's going to get his shots up.
And I hate guys who miss their first 2 shots and then just like disappear.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell.
Like Porter Jr., he misses his first 2, he's going to fire 8 more.
Yeah, I was literally about to say 8 more.
Yeah.
You got out of him.
So tonight we're got to obviously watch, you know, what things are going to look like because it's going to be a long series. I think it goes 6 or 7, to be honest. I like Lakers spread game 1. I know this game is going to be played before this drops, but I'm going to be on Lakers +6, rooting for them as a fan of LA sports. But my gut tells me Nuggets are going to win in 6 or 7, but I like game 1, keeping it close.
I'm going to be honest. I'm actually loving the Nuggets -6.
Really?
Only because of the same narrative as the last series. Game 1 in Denver's so tough, dude. You're only up there. You've only been there for 3 or 4 days, maybe 2 or 3 days. I don't know how the Lakers are traveling. We saw with the Suns, they came out and got their fucking shit clapped. It's just hard to adjust game 1. It is. It's impossible, dude. Like, the Nuggets are always ready for it. It's going to be hard, especially when you think about, you know, I mean, it's a dumb narrative, but at LeBron's age, you're going up to Denver now. The Lakers don't have a lot of guys who, I mean, Anthony Davis plays 30 minutes and he like almost hurts himself every time. But I think game 1 I actually would feel most comfortable. This would be the most comfortable spread I think the Nuggets win by. And I'm actually probably going to take -6 just because I think game 1 is the adjustment game. Game 1 is Austin Reeves about to play his first playoff game in Denver. D'Angelo Russell, I mean, I don't trust him in game 1s. I don't remember the last game 1 where he came out and was like, I had 25 points and like 10 assists. He normally is like 1 for 12 in game 1s. I don't know what it is. But I think that's why I'll take the Nuggets -6 just because what happened to the Suns too. And then game 2 is when, you know, you probably adjust and you go, okay, maybe I'll take the Lakers now because now we're adjusted. Now we're used to it, whatever it may be. But we'll see what happens. I'll be on the Nuggets -6 for sure.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If there's a fucking blowout, man, I'm tired of these blowouts.
No, there's going to be a blowout. There's going to be multiple blowouts, just so you know. This in these two series, there's going to be multiple blowouts. Yeah. If the Celtics lose, it's going to be by a blowout. If the Heat lose, it's going to be by a blowout. And I think if the Lakers lose, it's going to be by a blowout.
Dude, this guy sent me this parlay at my DMs. Insane. He predicted all 4 NHL series, like Panthers in 5, Stars in 7, Canes in 5, and VGK in 6. Predicted all of that exactly. But I thought that was the lay. There's more. So 4 exact series bets.
No, dude.
The second overall pick in the NHL draft to be Leo, I forget his name. It's not Bedard. Yeah. And then the Heat to win the finals. Don't know.
Dude, what?
Yeah. And the 49ers to win the NFC. 10 to win $500,000. And he got the 4 exact NHL fucking finals. Like
that probably would have paid an absurd amount. Dude.
But no, he had to add some bullshit to it.
What is the botted shit after that?
Because I was like sweating it for him at the game. I'm like, holy shit, did you just win $500,000? He's like, I didn't show you the rest of the lay. I'm like, dog, what's the rest of the lay?
Maybe sending half tickets.
Bro. Yeah. Heat to win the final. I'm like, no wonder it's to win $500,000.
Yeah, the Heat to win the finals are probably plus $1 million itself.
But absurd parlay, 10 to pay $500,000. I mean, sure, the Heat to win the finals is going to chalk that slip. I told him to cash out. The cash out was like $400, but
also you never know with the Niners too. Their quarterback situation is still fucked.
Yeah, so. And you want to sweat that out for fucking until February?
Why not just place the 4 exact though, and then just make a second parlay of botted shit with like the Heat, the fucking Niners, and a draft pick?
Yeah.
Like, why did we throw it all in there?
And that dude is not going to get drafted over second overall, apparently, according to Fruity. But
no way.
Yeah, no, he's probably going to go third.
Donation.
Yeah. But Heat Celtics, right?
Heat Celtics. The Heat are plus 8.5 going into Boston. I just don't know what to do with this Heat team anymore, dude.
I know.
I don't know what to do. I feel like I want to take the Celtics minus 8.5, but like Jimmy Butler could win this game by 5. Like I just don't know what's gonna happen. I also don't know when Tyler Hero is going to be available. I was hearing when he heard it in the first round that he could possibly be available by the conference finals or the NBA finals. But dude, I don't know what I want to do in this series.
Dude, I'm these 8.5, 7.5 point spreads. I'm very cautious with them.
Dumb. They're dumb.
They're really hard. They're dumb. It's the fucking, Eastern Conference Finals. It's more than likely going to be a close game. The only time I'm going to lay the Celtics spread this large is probably going to be this game.
Really? You think game 1?
I think the Celtics are just in a different mode right now. Tatum is fucking dialed in. He's grown up. He grew up.
A little bit of a hangover, though, coming into this game, you think?
No, he's on a fucking mission. He's so locked in, dude. And I don't see them dropping game 1, coming off this high of beating the Sixers. And they did it in a great fashion. I mean, they really put the foot down in that game 7, stopped fucking around, got better shots, better looks, played better team ball. And I like them having the momentum going into this game 1, and I don't see them fumbling the bag at home in game 1 to set the tone for the series.
I also think this game 1 is going to be very telling in terms of we're either going to see, 1, how good the Heat are, or 2, how mid the Knicks were. Because the Heat could come out and get 4-0 swept, and we go, wow, the Knicks really weren't the team that we thought they were. They just happened to run into a Heat team that was just a little bit better than mid.
Yeah. The Knicks are mid, dude. They're mid.
So that's what I'm saying. This game 1, I think, is going to be the telltale sign of, oh, now the Heat are playing a real playoff team.
Yeah.
And probably the best team in the East versus, oh, shit, the Heat are kind of for real now. Like, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't, the reason why I can't get a read on this, because I still don't know if the Heat are good. I still don't know.
I still don't know, dude.
I still have no idea, dude. I don't know.
It's so frustrating. They're just one of those teams I can never get a good read on.
But if Jimmy Butler does it, we're going to have a conversation about Jimmy Butler being like one of the most...
If he beats the Celtics?
Yeah, like we're going to have a conversation about Jimmy Butler.
For sure.
Where he goes down in the history of the NBA.
Absolutely. But that's not going to happen, dude. The Celtics are literally plus 100 to win the fucking NBA Finals right now.
That is absurd.
Yeah, it's absurd.
That's absurd.
I know. I want to go back previous episodes because I'm almost certain I called Celtics Nuggets. But I'm not positive. It was either Bucks or Celtics. But I know Nuggets were in the finals.
No, I think you might have said Lakers in the finals. You said the Lakers were your team.
Yeah, I said Lakers were the team I'm going to be riding, and I could see them getting to the finals. But I think I said Nuggets Celtics. I don't know. We're going to have to go back.
Yeah, somebody go back and find that. If that's true, I mean, that would be an incredible call from you.
Yeah.
I mean, what it though? Are they both the 1 seed?
Yeah, they were. They were at the favorites.
Okay,
so it wasn't that.
We got a little bit of square up. No, but I think when I look at this game for prop betting, I think my 2 keys for this series is, 1, riding the hot hand. We see it with the Celtics a lot. And when I say ride the hot hand, I mean strictly for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. If Jason Tatum scores 30 this game, he's going to score 40 next game or 35 next game. If Jaylen Brown comes out and scores 29 this game, he'll score 29 the next game. I think that's just kind of the DNA of this team, and you saw it in every series. Maybe going into game 1, riding the hot hand of Jason Tatum and him with the narrative of growing up. But whoever it is on the Celtics that comes out with the hot hand, their props are going to be pretty much free for almost the entire series.
Yeah, game 1s are just... it's an opportunity to kind of not nuke, but just kind of get a read, because, you know, deep into the series is when I like to really start nuking shit, because you just have a better read on what the series has been like, the ebbs and the flows. And, you know, I put a rack on Tatum over points in game 6 of that Sixers series, and he looked fucking atrocious. And you would have thought I'd be crazy to go back to him, but I knew he was going to be in demon mode after that abysmal performance. You know, so having that read, being able to watch that entire game 6 and know that Tatum looked absolutely fucking dog shit, I just knew game 7 was going to be a Tatum legacy game, and that's why I ran it back with him.
Yeah.
You know, so game 1s, I'm a lot more cautious of, you know, I just don't know what this matchup looks like. We haven't seen it yet, so I don't know, man. It's going to be tough, but I got to have some super guts.
And then Marcus Smart PRA.
Yeah, Marcus Smart
My
PRA.
It's my Drew Holiday PRA of last year.
Yeah. No, it's actually, I thought Marcus Smart props, I just never really was a fan of him, you know, but he's a guy like Porter Jr. that's going to get the volume. He's not afraid to shoot.
No.
He's not a guy who misses his first 2 shots and then fucking isn't anywhere on the floor for 3 quarters.
No, I love Marcus Smart. I
Yeah.
love the way he plays. Also, his green hair and prize picks.
Yeah, and he's always
good.
crashing boards. He's always making plays, dishing the rock, and he's getting to the rack.
He gets horny.
Yeah.
He does. He's literally like the epitome of a horny basketball player. I feel like when you watch him play. He's just all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Celtics in 5.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said too.
I think we get 2 here. We lose game 3 because for whatever reason the Heat in game 3s have been fucking automatic. I think they steal game 4, come back to Boston, win game 5.
I agree.
I think that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah. Dude, I think I got to stand behind the Lakers, man, because
If you don't, you're a coward.
Because it's been every single series. Oh, LeBron and AD are fucking, they're too old. They're not making it past the Kings. Oh, I bet. You know, oh, they're not making it past the Warriors. Curry's the GOAT. I bet. You know, it's just been constant doubt of the Lake Show, and they continue to, you know, prove the doubters wrong. I mean, they had a 0.2% chance to make it to the fucking playoffs at one point in the season, and here they are in the Western Conference Finals.
If you don't, you're a coward, because I didn't even think they would get this far, and you said the Lakers would make the finals. So I feel like you have to.
No,
but I'll tell you what, though, this series is going 7, whether you like it or not, because Adam Silver is not going to waste a LeBron finals run by letting it go 5 or 6 games. This is going 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
I'm looking forward to that game 5 under. I got it marked on the calendar.
You are literally disgusting. All right, well, speaking of marking on the calendar, other than Ja Morant marking his court date on the calendar with the NBA,
Yeah, I bet.
top 5 young players in the NBA. I saw someone make a TikTok about this, and it was J.R. Smith giving his top 5, and I kind of want to hear your top 5 because I feel like our top 5s are going to differ. I think I'll set the age limit at maybe 25. I feel like because how young the NBA is, you could go lower than that, but I feel like 25 is kind of a good medium range of like ages that I would say
Okay.
are
Well,
good.
then that means I'm going to have to put in some goats like Luka, you know?
So what do you want to do?
I was doing more so
23.
I had a list of 5 guys that are kind of rising stars, definitely under 23.
Okay.
And
All
I
right.
also want to hear J.R. Smith's top 5, but after the fact.
It was Jordan Poole, Ja Morant.
So out on both those.
Shit.
so out on both those.
No, Jordan Poole's a top 5 young player. He just had he got fucking his shit rocked in the beginning of the year by the veteran on his team. And then the whole narrative the rest of the season is that he's like a piece of shit. Like, what?
He needs to...
They didn't help him out at all.
I know. I'm not a Jordan Poole guy. Like, if I had a list
he said Anthony Simons. I agree with that.
Simons is wet. I can agree with that.
Sorry.
Something about Jordan Poole, man. You'll never see me betting on him. Ever.
I love him, dude. He's one of my favorite players.
I don't.
Jordan, I'll stand you till I die.
I don't like him.
All right, let's do our top 5. You want to go first? Because I want to hear your rising stars.
Yeah. I mean, kind of a bias.
Well, I guess we'll go rising stars because like rising is different than top 5 young. Because if I was going young, like you'd have to put.
Yeah, mine's kind of a mix of both. But
all right, we'll do top 5 rising young, whatever it is.
Anthony Edwards, definitely on my list.
Okay.
He is a fucking dog.
Love that.
I love Anthony Edwards. Just love his attitude, the way he plays. He's a gremlin, is how I would describe him. Jalen Williams on the Thunder is fucking electric.
Top 5?
I mean, I said bias.
Okay.
I mean, he was second rookie of the year in the rookie of the year voting behind Paulo. And if he would have had, more minutes as Paulo did to start the season in the first half, he probably would have won rookie of the year. But and then also Josh Giddey, got to put him in there. He's disgusting. Love Giddey. Triple double Lord. He's fucking wet. He can shoot. He can pass. Rebound. He's just so fun to watch because he's so he has no bag, but he has he's
got a deep bag.
He's got a deep bag with no bag though. He runs around and gets to the rack. He's not crossing you up, but he's throwing behind the back passes. He's scoring. He's goated. So I said Williams, Giddey, Edwards. I was kind of running out of names at this point. I said Reeves. More of an impact player.
Okay.
In my top 5.
I mean, you can put SGA in there. He's like 23.
Yeah, SGA is fucking goated. I thought that was off the table. But yeah, SGA is goated. But Austin Reeves, in terms of a young guy making a crucial impact on a playoff team, that's huge. I mean, there's so many teams out there that would want a Reeves on their team. I forget the fucking 5th one. What did I say? I said random ass name. Walker Kessler.
That's gross.
It's gross.
That's fucking.
But
disgusting,
he had a great year, dude. He's averaging how many blocks?
That is literally disgusting.
He was averaging an absurd amount of blocks. I saw he had more blocks this year than Rudy Gobert did by a fucking mile.
Well, Rudy Gobert is a cardboard cutout.
I know, but he's the former defensive player of the year. How many times? I don't know, but Walker Kessler is going to be a star in this league for sure.
Bottomless prime.
Yeah, no, kind of a bottom top 5, but
prime.
I told you it was bias. Anthony Edwards, though, definitely my number 1 of that 5. But Jalen Williams is going to be a name, a household name, if you don't know him already. Giddey, goated. Reeves, you already know him,
My top 5 young players were, I didn't really do rising stars. I kind of went for the guys that, my number 1, without a doubt, I think if you argue it, you're just dumb, is Shea.
Yeah.
Gilgeous. I think he's number 1. I think number 2, I also had Anthony Edwards. But I'm going to need to see a large jump from him into next year.
From Edwards?
Yeah, because he went from averaging 30 when D'Lo was there to his prop line dropped to 20. And he wasn't hitting it frequently.
I mean, that team, dude, it's just a weird, discombobulated team.
My 3rd was Anthony Simons.
Yeah, he's
I think watching the Trailblazers a lot this year, he's literally unconscious.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
You can get red hot.
My 4th, I feel it's someone that not a lot of people are giving the credit to the progression he's making year after year, is RJ Barrett. Dude, he came in the league unable to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And he just averaged 24 points in a playoff series. That was crucial. Obviously, if Jalen Brunson was a little bit younger, I'd go Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, same thing.
Add RJ Barrett to that Jordan Poole list of players you'll never see me bet on.
Number 5 is Jordan Poole. I think he was the 3rd reason as to why the Warriors won the championship last year. It was Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, and Jordan Poole. I think this year, after being on a championship team, the spotlight and the magnifying glass gets bigger on you. And we've known he's had an attitude since he was at Michigan. He's been an attitude guy. Even the way he got his start on the Warriors, he's been an attitude guy. Grinding in the G League, getting like a couple shots a game, whatever it was. It's hard to be an up-and-coming star on a team that has a guy that's in the conversation for a GOAT, on a team that has a guy who is probably one of the worst teammates, I would say, but one of the best at the same time in Draymond Green in terms of he thinks he's better than he is, but he's a great hustle teammate guy that just plays his role so well in that team. Yeah,
he's a great leader.
Anywhere else, he doesn't have a job in the NBA. It's got to be hard to be the second best shooter on a team that has a degrading Klay Thompson that they want to keep as the number 2 shooter. So his role this year had to be so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I think that affected his output this year, especially getting punched by your captain of the team, and then having the spotlight on you the way it was because of the performances you had last year. And being a centerpiece in the media is never easy. I mean, you're seeing John Morant literally fall apart in front of our eyes with it happening to him. But Jordan Poole's, I think, a top 5 young player in the NBA, and he's probably will get close to reaching, I think he'll have multiple All-Stars. I think he'll have multiple rings. And I think he'll go down as probably like a top 15, 20 shooter in all time in the NBA. Dude, he's got unlimited range.
I was agreeing with you until that statement.
Okay. I lost you there.
But no, you're right. His situation was definitely uncomfortable, and that's why I hate betting on him, is because, like, why even put money on a guy in that situation, you know?
And I think if he leaves, right, if the Warriors let him leave or they trade him away because of the year he had in the playoff series he had, and he goes to a team like you saw Mikal Bridges go to Brooklyn and become the centerpiece. If he goes to a team and becomes a centerpiece, he's going to be averaging 30, 35 a game. Yeah, it's not even a question.
I would prefer that for him, honestly.
Me too. But I would like him to stay with Curry as well, because I think, he is kind of learning from Curry. The only guy he listens to is Curry, which I think is Draymond's problem, really. When you watch him walk to the huddle, it's really only Curry he listens to. But yeah, I think that'd be my top 5. I like your top 5. Those are guys that like could pan out and be sick. I think Josh Giddey is a top 5 young player, or top 10. He's probably 6 for me. Yeah. Because he is fucking electric.
He's goated.
But it's crazy that the Thunder, if you wanted to make a top 5 young players, you could probably put 4 of them.
Yeah, I know. It's
like nuts. If Chet comes out and is good, fucking whatever. All right. Before we wrap the show, I did want to do a fun little segment called Prop Culture, where we are going to guess the top 5 players in the NHL that had the most points this year, because I don't know it.
You don't know it off the top of your head?
No. Do you know it off the top of your head? No. So I think this will be fun, a little prop culture. Top 5 players with the most points in the NHL this year. Nick, do we have the list?
I might be able to name them all.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Do you want to go guess by guess?
Yeah.
I'll start it off. Connor McDavid.
All right. Number 2, Leon Draisaitl.
Can we get confirmation on these?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
You're not going to get the next 3.
I think I might.
No.
The only reason why I wanted to do this is because one guy I saw had an absurd amount of points.
Those are correct.
Those are correct?
Are those 1 and 2?
Those are 1 and 2.
Okay.
Robertson from the Stars.
No. No shot.
No.
All right.
Can I get a number on what McDavid and Draisaitl had? Because
McDavid was 153 at number 1, and Draisaitl was 128 at number 2.
How's Robo not top 5? He had 124.
I'm going to guess these next 3, and I know they're right.
Well, don't guess the next 3. Go one at a time.
This is points.
One at a time.
Kucherov.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is that 3?
That is 3.
I'm going to feel like an idiot if I don't get another one. Austin Matthews?
No.
No.
Jason Zucker.
No.
What?
What was that guess?
Where's he on? Where's he at? He's got to be top 10.
Let's see. It's both,
100% top 10.
That guess.
All right,
that guess was fucking dumb.
Dude, he was at the All-Star break. He had the most points, even more than McDavid. But I know the next one. It's Poster.
What the fuck, man?
Sorry,
it's my guess,
That
dude.
is correct.
Sorry.
Pasta is number 4.
Sorry.
Right.
Robo is number 6.
I knew it.
Wow.
At 109.
All right, hold on. I got to guess 5.
Who was the other one?
I said Jason Zucker.
Jason Zucker.
I mean, the Pens kind of fell off towards the tail end of the year, so.
He's not top 10.
What? He really fell off. Damn.
I want to say Jack Hughes, but I know it's not.
So we said McDavid, Draisaitl, Kucherov, Pasternak. There's one more.
Do you know it?
No, it's going to come to me.
Number 5 is...
Jason Zucker is 146.
You're a fucking bot.
In points?
Yeah.
Wow, he fell off.
You're a bot.
That was a
48 total points.
That was a
You said that
guess.
with confidence, too, dude.
Botted guess. Jesus, man. Yeah, he was cracked out.
Panarin?
No. You guys are missing a huge one.
I'm trying to think top guys. Connor McDavid.
Kachuk.
7.
We should just
You're
do
missing a very key team.
the Avs. McKinnon.
Jeebus.
Bang.
I'm a fucking bozo,
Ranton
dude.
is 5, Ranton is 8.
I'm a bozo, dude.
Where's Jack Hughes?
Jack Hughes is 12.
I want him to be top 10. That'd have been sick.
So it's McDavid at 1.
McDavid, Draisaitl, Kucherov, Pasternak, McKinnon, Robo, Kachuk, Rantanen. What's 9 and 10?
Try to guess. Crosby? No.
No.
He's 16.
Who would be next?
Is it on VGK?
No.
Oh, I would have said.
One again. One you should get. It's a big team.
Is it Benajad?
No.
Fuck, man. I don't know.
What are the teams? Give me team for 9.
Team for 9 is a dead giveaway. Edmonton.
Kane?
Nugent Hopkins is top 10 in points.
Yeah.
And they just lost to VGK.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they score so many goals.
Team for 10?
Team for 10 is Vancouver.
Who the fuck?
Elias?
Yep.
Really?
Wow.
Elias Pettersson.
Wow. Nugent Hopkins being top 10 in points is fucking absurd.
I fucking hate Nugent Hopkins.
How do they have 3 guys in the top 10 of points and get their dicks punched off by VGK?
Point guys.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Holy shit. All right, well, after that, let's move to a would you rather. I have one. It's not necessarily a would you rather, but I think it's an interesting question. Who comes first? Your mom, your girlfriend, or your sister?
My mom.
You think?
That's the only right answer, I think, in this question.
Oh, enjoy sleeping on the couch. Since I'm single, I'm going to say my mom. But let's say I had a wife. So let's go wife, mom, sister.
That's the order. Wife,
Yeah.
mom, sister.
Yeah. That's the order.
Nah, mom, wife, sister.
No.
You think wife is going to come first?
Wife comes first.
Over your
If
mother.
you're taking your mother over your wife in a marriage, that's not.
I'm not taking my mother over
I
my
think
wife.
my girlfriend would understand and respect that.
2 people are dying in a burning house fire. Who are you saving first? Your mom or your wife?
That's
Shit.
shit, man.
Are they both?
Yeah,
What?
You are. The house is gonna burn down, and there are 2 rooms. Your wife's in one room trapped. Your mom is in another room trapped. You're saving one of them, and by the time you pull that, you take them out of the house collapses and the other one dies.
That's fucked up.
That is so fucked up,
It
dude.
depends. I'd go wife. I'd go
I
wife.
think that's the right answer.
Dude, but that's my mom.
I know.
Yeah, but
I feel like I go wife because we've got a little bit more to do.
Yeah.
you got more
In
to do.
life.
You're bringing children.
But then you think about it, your family fucking hates you, dude.
No.
Like you saved that bitch.
I think.
Like what if they hate my wife? You saved that bitch over mom.
I think your family would respect and understand that decision.
To let mom die?
Yeah.
I don't know if they would respect it,
In
dude.
this situation, it's a healthy marriage. Family likes her.
Yeah.
So they like her.
And you got
Yeah,
kids
Okay.
and shit,
They like
bro.
her, it's good. It's healthy. Things are solid.
Yeah.
How did grandma die?
Man.
Tragedy happened.
I got news for you.
No, yeah, I'm going wife.
Okay. Wow, that was fucked. I didn't really want to deal with the death
Yeah.
of my mom right
Jeez, bro.
there. But
I can move on from a more lighthearted one.
yeah, do we have another one?
Yeah. When you're having sex with your girlfriend,
Okay.
are you saying what's worse? Saying would you rather say your ex's name or her best friend's name?
Either way.
Oh man.
Either way, you're in the fucking dog.
But hold on, let's break it down though. The best friend's name I feel like is almost worse.
Worse because you definitely had piped her at some point.
Not even if you hadn't piped her, but the best friend is the one that you have to be best friends with for your girlfriend's sake.
Yeah.
The best friend is the one that you spend the most time with outside of your girlfriend. That's a girl in that relationship. If you say that name, you are ass out.
Yeah.
The questions are never ending. I don't know if you could come back from that because like, why are you thinking about her?
Yeah.
Like, because then she doesn't want to be her friend anymore. Like, you could ruin a bedrock of a friendship.
I think though that's happened before.
But if you say your ex, you could be like, it slipped.
Yeah, this is gonna somehow find a way to fuck me over, man. Because when you post your little story about these podcasts and it's got little topics on it, Katie sees that shit. And if there's a little sus thing in there,
I've
that we're
never had
about,
a topic that's sus for you. It's always for me.
Oh yeah. Last night she goes, what happened with Book It with Trent in Toronto? What happened, huh?
Well, no, is that the guy in front of you?
Yeah,
left? That's what I did that.
I know,
for.
but she goes and listens to see what the fuck happened.
Yeah, and then she found out nothing happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put would Book It with Trent rather fuck his girl's daughter or
if you think that's gonna be the top, now I'm gonna make that the topic bar. That's just gonna be the topic bar now. Is Trent gonna fuck his girlfriend's best friend or his ex? That's just gonna be the topic bar now. No, I would go ex. I'd go
out.
ex. The best friend, you're fucked. You're fucked.
I'm not answering. That's
soft, dude.
Plead the fifth.
That's soft.
I plead the fifth, dude.
Nick, what would you do then if he's not gonna answer?
Either way, I'm in the fucking doghouse.
I think exes. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of get out of that one. You could be like, it's just.
The ex is just more reasonable because it's someone you've been intimate with. If it's the best friend, it's like you're just thinking about
best
it.
friend, there's something going on there. There's got to be something going on there.
Yeah.
You think she's hotter than your girlfriend? I don't know.
My family has called my girlfriend my ex's name a couple of times, and it is not.
They're similar.
There are similar names, unfortunately. They both start with K.
Yeah, my mom did that to my last summer, and they had completely different names. So that was really uncomfortable.
Well, again, just from past experiences, like frick. I mean, my mom calls me my brother's name and the dog's name. It's mom's, right?
Yeah, that is mom.
Blame mom.
Especially my mom. She'd be calling me my brother's name literally 7 days out of the week.
Same.
I do have one more.
Yeah.
This is more for Trent, but would you rather hit all your straight bets for a week or finally hit a super good?
I just want to hit a fucking super goat. I would do just about anything.
I'd rather hit my straight bets because then you get hot and you'd be like fucking bang.
Fuck a straight bet, bro. No one gives a shit about that.
They definitely do.
If you get 6 gobs, man, you're getting slurped on Twitter.
You can go like 50 for 50.
You're getting slurped on Twitter. That's why I'm 0 for 165 trying to get slurped on Twitter, dude.
If you go look at the dude on TikTok who takes an ice bath every single day, that's the last time I hit a super goat when he first started doing it. We're on the exact same.
No way.
He started making those videos December 15th. That's the last time the super goat.
That is insane.
So every time he comes to my feed, what's up, guys? Day 155.
You
taking
just
an ice
start
bath.
stitching it.
I'm just like, God damn.
You just
man.
stitch every video with the super goat and be like, we are on this. Yeah, you start doing an ice bath with him until you hit a super goat. So that's a great content idea. Wow.
That is a great idea. Should make that. We should get a tub outside.
Yeah, a little ice up. I would love to do that because I heard it's great.
Mush got one of
Well, I mean, yeah, but he lives in fucking like Alaska or some shit where he's just naturally getting frozen, whereas we're going to have to go fucking buy ice.
That is true.
Yeah. He just fills up a tub, and then by the time he's ready to do it, it's frozen.
We'll go.
The guy on TikTok has like a special hose that just pumps exclusively like crazy cold water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why he doesn't have to put ice in it. But during the winter months, it would freeze over. So that's why he's like, it's a balmy 2 degrees Celsius because he has like a special like pipe that goes in. Yeah. But no, we should look into getting a tub. That'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah, it would. Because he always says some motivational shit in the
Yeah,
tub.
and you just be like, no way we're putting Jalen Green in.
Fucking chill, hey, strike up.
Kachuk, right, guys? Kachuk unders, right? That's so fucking good. We have to do that. All right. Well, I mean, this has been another episode from the dojo. We've got We're getting close to the end of playoffs, man. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm ready for the dog days of summer. Everyone fucking hates it.
Yeah, I feel like you love it.
That's where I thrive, man.
It's with different animals. Yeah, but Trent, tell me where they can find you.
Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram at Book It with Trent. Tune into the Twitch channel every weekday. Book It Sports, 1 p.m. Central on the Surgical Stream.
You can find me, Mikey, over on everywhere other than Instagram, where it's michael.j.overs. We really appreciate you guys listening. Remember, you get this podcast wherever you get podcasts. That's YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And shout out the guys on Surgical Stream that listen to the pod. We really appreciate you. You can watch that on the Book It Sports Twitch channel. We will, in fact.
We'll be seeing.
Thanks, guys.